I was hyped for the Switch. Keyword was after all these rumors came out, but well, that's a topic for a different video. I might make a whole separate video about why I'm not really so hyped for the Switch anymore, but I still think it's a console that does have potential, unless Nintendo screws up something very, very major and very, very important. Marketing, advertising, whatever word you want to use, but you get my point. Nintendo should market this thing as much as they could because they screwed that up royally with the Wii U. They felt like, oh, we're Nintendo, our consoles are just going to fly off the shelves because we're Nintendo. It does not work like that. You need to put your product out there. Whatever you're trying to sell, whatever you're trying to make it, anything, if you're trying to make a profit off of it, you need to put it out there. You need to make people aware of it, so they'll know what it is. And he screwed that up with the Wii U. People thought the gamepad was just an add-on for the original Wii, and that is absolutely pathetic. People to this day, some people still don't know what the Wii U is, and that is really, really, really sad. And Nintendo, just sold barely over 10 million units in 4 years. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it definitely is around that amount. You might be thinking, no, I'd love for my console to sell 10 million units, but well, if it's been 4 years and you're a major video game company like Nintendo, that is abysmal. That is very, very poor. And when Nintendo was like, yeah, maybe we should advertise the Wii U. Crap, maybe all these people on the internet were right after all. They made these stupid ass commercials with these kids and their parents thinking that making gaming seem like it's family fun time when it's not. Most gamers are not like that unless they're little kids. All these kids were sitting with their families having fun playing Mario, and that is not going to catch many people's attention. Most of the casual people moved on to smartphones. They want to play on their tablets, their iPhones, their Galaxies, whatever they own. They want to play games on those. Those kind of gamers you should not focus on because those gamers don't typically buy consoles. Sure, a lot of them did buy the Wii, but that was like a decade ago now. We didn't have smartphones, tablets, or any of that. Okay, yeah, we did, but they weren't near as advanced as they are now, and are able to play all the games they're able to play now. And so yeah, times have changed and technology has advanced, and the hardcore gamers, they play on consoles, and those are the people you should be targeting. And yes, you do seem like you finally learned that lesson. So Nintendo, I beg of you, please just advertise the Switch. I mean, the concept is actually really, really good in my opinion. I mean, you're now able to take your home console games on the go with you. I mean, that sounds awesome. Like the games for the most part are not watered down. They're not gimped or anything. They are the same exact game. Maybe the graphics are watered down a bit, but that's pretty much the only difference, and I don't think that's really a huge difference because it's not like the gameplay will be affected or anything. So, yeah. So Nintendo just market the Switch as much as you can. Put out commercials on TV, a whole bunch of commercials. Advertise it on YouTube and on websites. Whatever you need to do to get the Switch out there, because I really did like that promotion trailer you made for the Switch, and just keep doing commercials like that with the adults playing the Switch and not little kids with their parents sitting on the couch playing Mario. Because no, don't do that. Because again, those are not hardcore gamers. Those are just casuals. And those casual gamers you had with the Wii moved on. They play on their phones, their tablets, whatever they use. And chances are they're not going to buy another console again, and chances are you're probably not going to have another Wii again. So Nintendo, it's time to face reality, and yeah, so pretty much just advertise the heck out of this console, and don't have another Wii, because that's probably like your biggest mistake with the Wii U. Sorry, I said Wii before, I think. So anyways, that was probably your biggest mistake with the Wii U, that you didn't advertise it enough. You hardly said anything about it, and thought, oh, we're Nintendo, people will buy it anyway. Look how well that turned out. 12 million units sold in almost 4 years. Very, very, very poor. Now, look, I'm not saying the Wii was a bad console. It was actually a very good console, in my opinion. It had a bunch of good games, and it's just that Nintendo screwed up by not putting it out there and not saying much about it. And I think if they did, the Wii U could have done better. I think it would have been. I think it probably would have done as good as the GameCube. I don't think it would have been a huge seller or anything. I don't think it would be Nintendo's big success or anything. But I think it would have done about as good as the GameCube. Maybe not as good, but around as good as the GameCube. Like maybe like 30 million units sold. I think that's around how much the GameCube sold. So, anyways. I hope for the best for Nintendo. I really hope they do learn their lesson and actually do market the Switch, because again, the concept is really cool, and if they keep marketing it and actually have adults in the trailer and not family fun time in their commercials, then yes, I think the Switch might actually be a success. Yeah, I don't think it would hit Wii numbers, but I think it'll be good enough to be considered a success. So, anyways, Nintendo, that's my plea, and of many other people's plea to you. Please advertise the heck out of this system. We want to see you succeed. We don't want to see you go belly up in the console industry. At least most people don't. So anyways, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye.